Okay, so for question number 1, we are looking for the final velocity. So we're looking for VF. Oh, not 0. It's unknown. Okay. And we know that it is accelerating from rest, so VI is 0 meters per second. Okay, it does that for 13.4 seconds, and it does it at a rate of 4.5 meters per second squared. So give them a mark for their givens. Okay, the formula we're using, A equals VF minus VI over T. They can have a mark for that because it's an accelerating object. Okay, and we are looking for VF. So I need to move T first by multiplying both sides by it and then adding VI to the other side, even though VI is 0. Okay, so we're going to have VI plus A times T, okay, equals VF. You can give them a mark for that, whether or not they have the VI there, because they may have just not moved it as it's 0. Okay. Next mark is for plugging in the numbers. Again, they don't necessarily have to have the 0 here. Okay, we're looking 4.5 times 13.4. Okay, to give us our VF. That'll be their 4th mark. Okay, and so we're looking at 4.5 times 13.4. Obviously out of alignment again. Okay, 60.3, but we only have 2 significant figures, so our answer will be 60 meters per second. Okay, so for question number 2, we have an object reaching a speed of 29 meters per second. So that would be our VF. Okay, after accelerating at 7.0 meters per second squared. Okay, and incidentally, I did change that to 7.0. It was on the quiz you saw last night, 7. But I don't like having answers that have 1 significant digit, because it just doesn't make sense. Okay, and it did that for 2.9 seconds. Okay, we're looking for its initial speed. Okay, so 1 mark for givens, 1 mark for the acceleration formula. Okay, and we're looking for its initial speed. So A times T equals VF minus VI. Right, I'm going to add VI over to both sides so that it's positive, and then I'm going to subtract T times A over to the other side. Okay, so I'll be left with VI equals VF minus T times A. Okay, so they're up to 3 marks if they have that. If they solve for negative VI, that's fine too. So they have T times A minus VF equals negative VI. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to have 29 minus 7 times 2.9. Okay, give them a mark for that. All right, so we're getting 8.7 meters per second as our initial speed. Questions on either of those? They put it in scientific notation for the first question. So they have 6.0 times 10 to the 1. That's fine.